Brian here with Bill's Place Outdoor Power Equipment. Today I have an Ariens 21-inch commercial single-stage snowblower, professional 21 single-stage it's called. Model number 938025. This is a brand new one, and I'm going to take it apart. So let's do it. Okay, side chute with our plate underneath, held on by 3 screws. There's some forever lost screw, but they look like, now they're both forever lost. We've got 2 in the front. That one has a machine bolt holding the front on. So machine screw in the front, up here and here. That's, oh, okay, because there's a little clip, which is nice. Little J clip holding that on. And we found the forever lost ones. I'm going to get this handle out of my way. Everything seems to be standard so far. Okay, now I'm down to a reasonable size I can work with. Take this side cover off. Seven sixteenths underneath here. Seemed to be okay, but very over tightened. Really up in that hole hard. We got this screw here, and a machine screw in front. Which you can't see. Machine screw here. And those are solid screw. There it is. Because this is very similar to the Path Pro, except for this is totally different. So,
yeah.
But as you can see, all these plates are the same. The spring looks the same. That looks the same. It's even the same part number. All these bolts, but I'm gonna leave these bolts so you know where they go.
Okay.
And just, yeah, let me know what you need taken apart here, because a lot of this is the same.
Yeah.
This guy actually has an hour meter. A really tight connection. This machine has a pivoting scraper, which is nice. You can see, pivots on the ground. Really nice feature to have. Wonder where that nut went. In order to remove the scraper, you have to pull this lower handle bolts off. Yep, sure do. And there's my missing bolt. You gotta pull the lower handle bolts off because this bar goes between them, these springs. Nice item that'll break. There's your scraper, fully intact. Springs, okay. Half-inch bolt head with a 7/16 inch nut on it. 2 drain plugs on each end of this engine. Only 1 fill on this side. A lot of these have 2, but this one only has 1 fill. Okay, let's see if we can get this engine loose. These are probably metric bolts because they're going into a Chinese built engine. This is a 13mm head, as well as this one up here is the same. Both have a lock washer. I believe they both have Loctite on them. And that's going to mean that these 2 bolts here are also going to be metric because they're going into the engine block. Yep, these have a little bit of Loctite on them. Not sure what color that is, or thread sealer or something. Hold on. Wait a minute. On the bottom of this engine I found made in Vietnam. Huh. That's quite interesting. Well, if that's true, it won't get an import tax or tariff on it. So maybe the Vietnamese stole the Chinese engine and started making it themselves. The Chinese steal the Japanese, and then the Vietnamese steal it from the Chinese. You gotta love it. That would explain the few differences that I see. Like the oil fill only being on one side. There's that bolt with some white. I don't know what that white stuff is. We've got 2 beveled washers and 1 flat washer on that engine bolt that goes through this bracket here. So actually 3 washers on those. You put that belt on really well. Fun trying to get that out, huh? I didn't like that, I didn't like that. Tetris puzzle, look at that. 9/16. That's just probably a 14mm. But 9/16 will work. That goes like that. That washer went over that. That went through the back, and that nut went on there, just like that. You have to take that belt right off to get that belt out. 3 bolts hold the engine on. They're metric. Looks like a 14mm. We're going to go ahead and use a 9/16 instead. I'll do that one. Now, if I let this fall, make for a good YouTube moment. I'm not going to do it. And anybody wants to know, bolts go here, here, and here. These do not come threaded. It's a blind hole. This is a self-tapping bolt. It makes its own threads. We have these two. Yeah, there's some type of a thread sealer on here. Not sure what it is. Looks like plumber's putty or something. I don't know what really that good that does on this, but it was these two. Those are threaded holes. Okay, not much left. 3/8 head, 7/16 nut. Holding this little plastic cover on. And another 3/8 down here. There's our hour meter. It has a fancy clip on the back. Pretty sure you gotta peel those out to get this off, in case anybody wants to know. So you're gonna have to peel these out just a little bit, and that pops that off. That's just a holder. So it goes on, it pops on like that. You just have to get it loose. You just pull out on the tab and then pull up. So out and up, that pulls that off. And this actually is held in with little clips as well. Push those in, and now you've got your hour meter. And I'm not sure, most of the time this comes together. Obviously, once you get it off, you'll see it has little ridges. Of course, the camera won't zoom on it, but you know. See the little ridges there. Just pull that and peel it off. Real simple. Real easy. That was the engine bracket I just took out right here. 2 3/8 bolts. 3 3/8 self-tapping, almost like a lag bolt. Screw into plastic real nicely. A couple of clips holding it there. Might be one on the top. Nope, but we gotta take that out. You will need a 1/2 inch impact for that. And it's 1 1/8 inch. Okay. This is a reverse thread bolt nut. So you'll be tightening instead of loosening is what it'll feel like. You'll probably need a 1/2 inch impact. Let's see if this will do it. Ooh. The last one was 1 1/8 inch. This one, it's 1 1/8 inch. Okay. Here we go. Let's try one more. Okay, that required a 1/2 inch impact. 1 1/8 inch. There was no other way. None of my 3 electric impacts would take it loose. This side's a lot different than the cheaper model of it. As you can see, this one has a bearing block, which is a much nicer design. It then slides in there, bolts on from the outside. That's a 7/16. I'm not sure if these come threaded or not. I know the Toro versions don't. You have to thread them yourself. This might. Difficult to say. Now this should just pop out. And there it goes. All that's left is the auger assembly. All these are 7/16 both sides. Those pieces. Nut, bolt, spacer, washer. You order a paddle kit, it comes with all of this, all the nuts, bolts, all the hardware. There are paddles out there from different aftermarket companies that just come with the paddles. There. Okay. There's your paddles. Oops. All your paddle hardware. Okay. Almost forgot to take the remote chute control apart. Pull the pin out. There. It's going to be fun. Pull the other pin out. Two pins. Okay. Washer. It's going to be very fun. There's a roll pin. That'll be fun to take out. Okay. Got those two apart. We have a roll pin punch. We're going to try to punch that out with a little luck. Gently. There we have it. All taken apart. And that's it for that piece. Okay, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. If there's anything else anyone would like to see, please let us know.